Now this section coming up is very, very tricky indeed, and I must have rolled at least half a dozen times going through here, so hopefully I don't roll today. I don't recommend taking the bridge because it's futile. Basically just got to cut through this little trench area. Whoops. And basically don't do what I've just done there, because yeah, now we got to start again. Yay! Welcome back to another SnowRunner video, and in this video what we're going to be doing is taking the KRS Bandit, which is a truck that is available as part of the Phase 2 DLC for SnowRunner. Now today we are in Drowned Lands, which is in Taymyr on the Russian map in SnowRunner. And we are going to try out the container delivery contest, which involves basically taking a container, taking it from the railway station and going all the way south to the sawmill. So what I'm doing here is I'm just mapping out my recommended route for completing this contest, simply because it seems to be the least problematic. Not sure if it's the fastest way to go, but it certainly results in the least issues, especially when you're driving a unmodified truck with highway tires like I'm doing today. So that's the route that I've mapped out in front of us right there. So let's go ahead and activate this contest. And here's my lovely truck, which doesn't have any mods or upgrades to it so far, except for different rims, which make absolutely no difference to its performance. And here's the contest itself. So basically no recovery, no truck changes or garage visits allowed. And if you do it in 8 minutes or under, it's $5,600 and 540 XP. Now my best time so far for this is 9 minutes 50, as it just said there. I'm not sort of holding my breath that I'm going to do it under 8 minutes today, because as I said, this truck is largely unmodified for the most part. But let's see what we can do, see if we can't beat 9 minutes 50. And this contest is a good way to make a little bit of money quite fast, especially if you can do it under 8 minutes. We'll see how we go today. Got some typical Russian Federation weather today as well. As you can see, it's nice and gloomy and rainy. And this contest can be done at night time as well, but I wouldn't recommend it. You can see how tippy the vehicle is with the container on the back, so the KRS Bandit is quite unstable indeed, and very, very easy to roll over. So that's one thing to be wary of when you're doing this quest, because depending on the way that you go, there's a lot of different camber and just damaging the truck there. Just don't mind me. And it can be slow going at times, obviously, with these lousy highway tires that I've got installed. So the fact that I'm actually able to do this contest in under 10 minutes, I think is a pretty good sort of testament to how great this KRS Bandit truck is. Now it does come with full-time diff locks and all-wheel drive, so that definitely makes our task a lot easier. But you'll see here that it certainly gets very, very tippy in some sections of the track, so you definitely need to keep your wits about you, and rolling over is definitely something you don't want to do, because that means you have to start all over again. So some people like to turn left at this fork, but I found that it's almost guaranteeing that you'll tip over with the KRS Bandit at least. So I like to go right, take this right hand path as we're doing here. Just looking at the wonderful interior there of the KRS. It's wonderful weather to be doing this in as well, I must say. So our waypoints are guiding our way, which is good. Just going to continue on down this trail. Now the KRS Bandit, as I did mention before, is a new addition to SnowRunner. It was released as part of the Phase 2 DLC, which includes the Yukon Canadian map or region, which is now available. And I will be covering a bit of a first look of the Yukon region in SnowRunner soon, including more screen time for this truck as well. But I guess you guys are getting a bit of a sneak peek of the KRS Bandit on this channel so far. Now this section coming up is very, very tricky indeed, and I must have rolled at least half a dozen times going through here, so hopefully I don't roll today. I don't recommend taking the bridge because it's futile. Basically just got to cut through this little trench area. Whoops. And basically don't do what I've just done there, because yeah, now we got to start again. Yay! Okay, take two. So let's see if we can't do it a little bit better this time. Oh no! Okay, take three. Take three. Now what I'm going to do this time is just cut in quite sharply to the left. And fingers crossed it doesn't roll over this time. Oh yes, okay, well that's a start. Unfortunately we do need to use the winch here. And hopefully we don't snap this tree in two, which it looks like we are going to do, to be honest. Oh man, the tree's going to break. I can just feel the tree is going to snap, and then we'll be stuck here. Whoops, there goes the tree. I'm just manipulating the steering here, and hopefully that will get us the traction we need. It's a good thing this truck has 8-wheel drive with differential locks all around, so... Yay, we made it up! We made it up! Okay, that obviously takes a little bit of time to do, so that affects the completion time for sure. But from here on, using this route at least, the trail is mostly unproblematic. But yeah, I must say that little bridge crossing there is probably the worst part of taking this route. I should have mentioned that earlier, but you guys got to see it now. Sun's come out now at least, and it's not raining anymore, so hopefully that's going to dry up the terrain a little bit. I've found that there's no real need to use low range as well if you're using the KRS Bandit to do this container delivery quest. The advantage that the KRS truck has, the truck that we're driving now, is that it comes with 8-wheel drive, constant diff lock, and all-wheel drive out of the box. So that's a pretty good thing to have if you're short on funds, like I am. Ooh, almost tipped it there again. Trying to keep to the left here and staying on the grassy sections for additional traction. Just going to cut over to the right now. Ooh, almost lost it again. And I think I'll go over to the left now and then cut over all the way over to the right. Basically want to avoid the muddy sections, all that mud in the middle of the track, so that's only going to slow us down. Cut through the vegetation here as well. And we are doing quite well at the moment. Now, I don't profess to be a speedrun guru with any of this stuff, but I just want a fairly reliable way to make money. So making money in XP in SnowRunner can be a bit of a challenge at times. So the trick is to find a contest that yields you a quick return in a fairly guaranteeable way, so you can just repeat that over and over again. The only issue with doing this contest, as I said before, and taking the route that I've taken, is that bridge section. But if you can get that part down pat, then you should be fine. Slow going again, but we're getting close, I can feel it. Unfortunately, the time is coming up to 8 minutes, so we're probably not going to make the gold trophy, unfortunately, with nary 10 seconds to go now, and still a fair distance out, but not too far away. I must say, if I hadn't taken so long at the bridge and if I manage to get through that section a little bit faster, which I have done in the past, then we probably would have been able to get closer to 8 minutes. It's 8:10 now, so we've lost our gold. Oh no. Come on. Oh, I think we're caught on the tree. We're caught on the tree. I tried to take a shortcut. That didn't quite work. It's a bridge too far. 8 minutes 30. Well, we're going to beat 9 minutes 50 at least. Bear in mind these are highway tires, so the fact that I'm able to do this without upgrading the truck is not a bad thing at all. Here we go, here we go. So contest completed. Unfortunately we didn't quite make the gold. 8 minutes 48, but that's not too bad for the KRS Bandit, which has highway tires by default. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, subscribe if you'd like to see more. I will be covering phase 2 content, which includes the Yukon Canadian map coming up very soon. So stay tuned for that one. I'm very excited. But until then, I will see you later. Bye bye.